That's a lot of question. Like, so real shit. Like Karma, when I first like got the name Karma, it wasn't from like rapping. It was for more like like I was in jail at the time. So long story short, I got jumped in jail. They put me in the crib mod. I went in that bitch banging blood. On my mama. So like these niggas, I'm talking my shit. I'm off the bars and everything. So like I didn't even know where I was at. That was my first time in jail, juvenile. My first time in jail in general. You know what I'm saying? So like that shit happened. They put me in that pod. I guess just test me or just fuck with you. If anybody knows San Antonio, the juvenile down here really fucked up. They don't give a fuck about the kids like that. They just don't give a fuck. So they put me in that bitch to see like if I was gonna hold my nuts. They put the real spill. They divided up like prison. They put the real niggas with the real niggas. They have a mod 9, which is for like the little ass kids. And they divide the sets. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna see. They gonna put you. They put me in that mod because it wasn't as full as mod 10, which is the blood mod. So you know what I'm saying? So yeah. So I'm sitting down, nigga, and I'm putting my shirt on wrong. You know what I'm saying? My like, cause it had a sweater, cause it was cold at the time. So they give you a sweater and they give you like not the overalls, but the two-piece, the Bear County thing. You get the pants and shit. Okay, yeah. So like, I'm putting it on roll, and there was a nigga that was like behind me. I didn't hear him. Like I heard him, but he said, "Hey, you doing that shit wrong." I'm on bars. I'm hard-headed. I said, "Nigga, fuck you." So I was asking for it, bro. So like, and I guess that nigga ran that mod, and I didn't know. Like he was a, you know what I'm saying? It was really juvenile shit, some kid shit. I was probably like 15. I had just turned 15. So yeah, I went to jail for breaking into houses and shit. And like, cause I used to always steal shit. But yeah, moral of the story is they ended up jumping me, right? So I ended up going to security. Well, while I was in security, after you do your time in security, so you get into a fight, you in security for like 2 days straight. They take you to RSP to basically see like, okay, like you come out the cell, you do schoolwork, you get to go back to like normal process, but you still in a unit all day. You don't go to school, you don't, none of that. So there was a nigga in there, you know what I'm saying? The one of them that jumped me. So, I knew he was in there and he was by himself. So, nigga, I kicked my slides off, nigga. During class, he was out there behind me. I'm sitting like this because they're heavy facing the wall. He's sitting right there. Nigga, I get up, throw my desk, just take off running, charge that nigga. Boom, 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 boom. Fuck him up. So, and they already knew, like, they didn't really know me, but they knew that nigga jumped me. So they were going to see. So that's how I really got it, I was his karma. I whooped the nigga. I beat the nigga ass. So they like, nigga, that's your karma. Ever since then, it was kind of like, one of the guards like, we going to call you Karma. And then I really went with the 500 shit for the blood shit, because my fives, you know what I'm saying, I'm Damu. And then, because fucking, why keep shit with 100 when I keep that shit 500, you know what I'm saying? So I wanted to kind of combine them, you know what I'm saying? Like, straight up, like, I wasn't really like, I was smart. Don't get me wrong, like, I was good at school. Like, just my mind was everywhere else. Like, between, like, just going home, my mom never being there, like, my mind was just everywhere else. Like, I wanted to go hang out with my friends, do a lot of shit. So I never really focused on school like that. But, like, I was good at it, and I always got in trouble, though. Like, ever since kindergarten. Like, nigga, I was getting in trouble in kindergarten. My mom was getting caught up there. Like, I remember one time I took a piss in the fake tree because she wouldn't let me go to the bathroom. So I took a piss in the fake tree in the classroom. So they called my mom. Called my mom. She came up there. That was like the first time I got in trouble. And then like what I really want to say is like where it really started picking up and went straight to jail. I started going to jail because I used to always get into fights at school, get into fights. I ended up going to alternative. I ended up going to like boot camp. And then from boot camp, it got to the point to where they wanted me to just finish high school in boot camp. I didn't want to do that shit. So I dropped out. And then when I dropped out, I had a whole lot of time at home. You know what I'm saying? And that time of period of when I had dropped out, I got stabbed in my chest. Or around that same time period. It's in a 1 year, 2 year frame to where I got stabbed in my chest and shit. So like that shit really made me mad at the world. So instead of it like, cause it's one of two ways. You get shot, you're gonna start going dumb, being mad at the world. You get shot, you're gonna be scared and hide in your house. I was one that was like, I got stabbed, like, it made me mad at the world. So like, nigga, I said fuck school and just like started drilling shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? My dad was always trapping, so it was an easy route for me. And like my mom was never there, so I got to do what I like want. Like, don't get me wrong, my mama loved me. She always been there for me, but like she work a lot. You know what I'm saying? She had 2 kids on her own. So yeah. So school, and more of the story is school is never good for me. Like straight up. I'm from San Antonio, from the south side to the north. So like the reason I say from the south to the north is because my mama had me in the south, and then my brother, the one that y'all met outside, I grew up with his mom. Moral of the story is too, because I grew up with his mom because so he has 2 sisters. He has a twin and an older sister. See, my mama worked with his mom. They were best friends. So since my mama would work on the weekends, they'd go at the same time. We'd go over there. and stay the whole weekend. And I didn't know bro like that. I met him when I was 7. Ever since then, like, we just been, you know what I'm saying, we brothers. Like, it's been like that. We started hanging out. We became family. His mom knew my mom. Like, I don't dress him as my homeboy. Like, you'll see him, the tall one, you'll see him like, no, that's my brother. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, every weekend, nigga, every holiday, we was together. So, like, I want to say from the south to the north by Nacogdoches. So north, east, south type shit. Like, I was always back and forth. So I really put on for both because I fuck with both sides. I got niggas in the south and I got niggas in the south I die for. I got niggas in the north I die for. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when I really jumped off the porch, I was probably like 14. Not even cause like what do you say jump off the porch? Like be more in terms like start shooting shit, start selling drugs. Like I ain't gonna say too much, but like basically when I jumped, yeah, when I drove, look, 14, I was always like I was at parties still. I was going to parties at 14. I was doing bars. I was on drugs. So like that's a form of jumping off the porch too. You know, I'm not inside playing games like a normal 14-year-old. And then I want to say it really got serious because I got stabbed when I was 14 in my chest on Halloween. And I want to say, like, right then after that point, after I healed, like, it just kind of went, like, a whole nother direction. You know what I'm saying? I kept going to jail. You go to jail a lot as a kid. It fucks with your brain. Like, it fucks with the way, like, the world works. You're around a bunch of other little kids that, you know, kids your age that, oh, I did this, I did that to make money, I did this and that. And you get out, you fuck with them, what do you think you're going to be on? You're going to be doing the same shit they was on. And let's say, and when you 14, 15, 16, I don't care. You don't think about changing your life. You know what I'm saying? You just like, I'm out here. I'm out here, you know what I'm saying? It's all about the hoes. It's all about the, you know, just, you know, proving yourself at a young age, especially in a city down here like that. Like, if you from San Antonio, you know, like, the crowd that you with is how you going to be portrayed as how you act. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if you out there and they out there, you out there. You know what I'm saying? It's a weird way to put it. San Antonio is just a weird place in general. But, yeah, I feel like I jumped off the porch at, like, 14. A little older, like, almost 15. Yeah, nah, see, well, really, I always wanted to make music. Like, I love music. I just ain't never took it serious. So, like, I feel like what took it serious, like, what took it me got it to the point, because like I said, when I jumped off that porch, I dove into that water type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying, to robbing niggas, to just doing everything, you know what I'm saying? And I fucked around and caught an aggravated robbery. And, like, you know, some shit, it was looking bad, you know what I'm saying? It's looking bad, like, and I was facing 5 to 99 years and shit, and, you know, they put me on monitor for, like, 8 months. So during that 8 months, I started just rapping, dropping snippets, you know what I'm saying? Like, just focus, like, because I thought I was going to lose my life, and it's something I always wanted to do. So if I could make a name for myself before I go to prison, because that's what I was thinking. I think I was going to go to prison. So, like, if I could make a name for myself before I do that, shit, fuck it, let's do that. And it turned into something that I didn't think it would turn into. You know what I'm saying? That shit turned into me, like blowing up. Really? Like, that's the way I could put it. Like, you know, if people see me, they know my name now. People take pictures of me. Like, it feel good. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm nowhere where I'm finna be. But, yeah, like, I started taking that shit, music shit serious right when I caught that charge. And then, like, that shit kind of kept my mind off of it. You know, watching my fan base grow, watching the comments going through, kept my mind off it. Like, okay, I'm really doing something. Compared to, like, if I was just sitting there all day in my thoughts. So, yeah. And I learned to put that shit, they street shit, in music, is like making it into stories, you know, with like a rhythm. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, bro. So then I got off monitor, and then I started fucking with a nigga named Rich. And, you know, SA Talk, he be doing this song Peso Peso. I was rocking with him for a bit. You know, some shit. We had our differences. You know what I'm saying? It's like we really kind of just turned away from each other, type shit. And but he had took me, you know, we all went to New York with some label meetings. And, like, I showed them No Hook. And this was right after I got off monitor. I beat my ad case, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And, you know, they fucked with my song. My first song was No Hook. It's about to hit 100K. No pay promo, nothing, my first song. And, yeah, so, yeah, I can't play this. I'll play my nigga South. Yeah. But, yeah, so we was in New York. And, you know, we was up there, we was just going to label meeting after label meeting after label meeting. And I just really went along for the experience, you know what I'm saying? So that was love. And I met some A&R managers from, you know, met some people that kept up with me. And I'm pretty sure, like, which really that shit happened, like, going to New York, seeing my views and everything, I kept going with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like, fuck it. It's like, nigga, it's something you don't want to do, you just do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love that shit, though.
Yeah, yeah. Shit, like you said,